What is up guys, and welcome to a new video. It's Jannik here from Calisthenics family, and today I'm going to explain how to start with the human flag. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to explain how to start with the human flag. So I'm going to explain how to grab the bar. I'm going to do some first progressions, and also I'm going to give some really good tips that helped me personally to get the straddle human flag. And this video is actually for the people that already have some experience with bodyweight training, so you can do like 5 to 10 pull-ups, but you haven't done any skill training for the human flag yet. You're just getting started with the human flag. So yeah, that's basically the purpose of this video. So let's start with the first subject, which is actually how to grab the bar. And this is really an important matter because we see a lot of people starting to train the human flag with like a vertical pull, so just like this one. And if you grab a bar like that, it's really hard to get yourself in position and stay in the position, because you really have to squeeze like really hard to get yourself in the right position. And this is like only possible when you have some experience with the human flag already. And so we're gonna start with a Swedish wall, like we call this, like horizontal bars like this. And in this way you can also, if you're small, you can like grab this one. If you're a little bit larger, you can grab this one. And also with this bar, it's really important how you grab the bar, because it's also possible to rotate one side or the other side, because if you grab the bar like this and your other hand is like here, it's not in the right position. So as you can see, my hand is here and my other hand is here, so I will definitely rotate this way, and also the other way around. If my lower hand is here and I grab my upper hand here, you can see it's not aligned perfectly, so you will rotate backwards. So one really important tip when you grab the bar is to grab it all the way to the side, so just touch the side of the wall, and also with your upper arm touch the side of the wall, so you have a perfectly aligned grip. Alright, so that was all about where to place your hands, and now I'm going to explain how to place your hands. So how do you place your hands? With your upper hand supinated, like you need to put your hands underneath the bar like this and then grab it, and with the other hand pronated, so this hand is going over the bar like this. We also see a lot of people doing, especially the lower arm, wrong, so they grab it like this and then this. I cannot really imagine how to do a human flag like this. That's really a challenge, maybe in the future. But that's a really wrong way to start off. Okay, so how to get started with the actual human flag? It's really an uncommon position, because with the lower hand you have to push, and with your upper hand you have to pull. And this is actually, I think, the only skill or exercise in calisthenics where you have to push and pull at the same time with different arms. So that makes this skill really a new skill to learn, and also a new movement. So that's why it's really hard to start off with this skill. So the first thing that you want to do is just grab the bar like I just explained, so like this. And now the only goal is to get your feet off the ground, so like this. Alright, so that is the first position that you need to master if you want to learn the human flag. And how do you get into this position? Well, your lower arm needs to be slightly bent, so you can also involve your tricep and shoulder strength a lot, because if you lock this arm, all the forces will come to your shoulders, and this will really like hurt your shoulders in the long term if they are not strong enough. So the lower arm slightly bent, and also the upper arm slightly bent, or maybe a little bit more bent. So you can also pull a lot with your upper arm, so to involve the strength of your bicep and your back muscles. That will make it a little bit easier to get yourself off the ground, but in the long term your goal will be to have your upper arm straight. So to start off, you can have your upper arm like this, and then your goal will be to straighten this out like this. Alright, and one really important tip to get into this position, and what we see a lot of people doing wrong actually, is you don't have to jump in this position, but you just have to tuck the knees really slowly until you just hang. So your upper body has to do the work instead of your legs jumping yourself in that position. So we see a lot of people doing this, which is the wrong way. So they are like this, and then they are trying actually to already go into the human flag. So they really jump high, and it will be really difficult to stay in that position with a jump. So instead, what you want to do is first tuck one leg, and then get all the forces in your arms to lift yourself up, and then slowly lift the other leg. Alright guys, so this exercise is really the most important exercise when you want to get started with the human flag, because with this exercise you really get used to the forces that you need to get in this unnatural position with one arm pulling and one arm pushing. And for this exercise your goal will be to hold this for about 10 to 20 seconds, and when you can do this for 10 to 20 seconds, then you can move on to further progressions, which I will come to next. Alright guys, so that was the first step into the human flag, and this exercise actually is called the vertical flag down hold, because it's a vertical flag and you hold it in a downward position. And then the next step is to get used to the horizontal flag, like the regular flag, but with a resistance band, so you can really get used to all the other strengths that are also involved in the human flag, such as the core strength. Alright, so with this exercise you're gonna need a band, and this is kind of a thin band. And the first progression is actually to do a one-legged human flag. And with this exercise it's also important to have the band also aligned with your hands. So if your hands are here and the other hand is here, you're gonna need the band exactly above your hands. And then you're gonna need the band to be tightened to your upper leg, so like this. So the band can already help you a little bit to get yourself in a human flag position. So I'm already feeling the force upwards, and what you need to do next is tuck your lower leg in. So you will do a one-legged human flag. This is enough. And with this exercise it's actually the same principle. You don't need to jump into this one-legged human flag. You can just lift your leg up in a tucked position to get in the one-legged human flag. So watch carefully. I don't jump, I don't do anything, but I make sure that I get already the strength in my lats and in my shoulder to lift myself up, and then the only thing, lift this leg up. I would recommend to start with a thicker band and then work your way up with thinner bands until you have like a really controlled feeling in this position. And once you can do the one-legged human flag, you can move on to a straddle and ultimately a full human flag in a band. So I will also demonstrate the straddle human flag. So you just gotta pull yourself up in the air and don't jump, don't do anything. Alright, so once you can do the straddle human flag with a band, you can move on to the last step, which is the full human flag. And you can also do it without a jump and just move your lower leg to your upper leg. Alright guys, so I just showed you how to progress with the bands, but you don't want to train with bands only, because once you get used to the bands, your body weight will just feel so heavy that it will really be impossible or almost impossible to do the human flag without the bands. So whenever you get comfortable in this position with a band, you want to start training the human flag with your body weight only. And then the first thing that you need to do is the kick up, and you got to start in the same position as before, so like this. But now, instead of just hang, you got to kick yourself up until a vertical flag up hold. So this was the vertical flag down hold. The next step is the vertical flag up hold, so like this. Alright guys, so this probably looked very easy, but I know that it's really hard if you have never done this before, so I'm going to explain how to get in the vertical flag up hold position. So the most important aspect is that you just need to jump as high as possible. And you can also use your legs to create a swing like this. So your outer leg needs to cross your inner leg like this, and then you need to swing all the way up and jump with this leg at the same time, and then bring your hips to the bars as fast as possible, all in one movement. So it will look like this. Cross your legs, alright, so that is the first step when you want to train the human flag with your body weight only. And once you reach that vertical up hold position, you can move on a negative movement to a one leg human flag or a straddle human flag, or ultimately the full human flag. So for the one leg it would look like this. So you will start in the up hold and then lower down in a negative movement, and then hold the one leg human flag as long as possible. Alright guys, so with these methods you can work your way up to train for the human flag. So first of all, get used to the human flag with the down hold, and then next get used to the human flag horizontal position with the bands. And once you got comfortable with that movement, you can use your own body weight with the up hold, and then do negative exercises such as one leg drops or maybe raises up and down to ultimately work towards your full human flag. Alright guys, so these were all the tips that we could give you to start with the human flag training. Like if you're a beginner and never did the human flag before, I would say these tips are really crucial to get your first progressions of the human flag. And yeah, once you get strong in other areas, also if you do more core work, of course, like toes to bar, windshield wipers, all those crucial exercises will also really fasten your progress with the human flag. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about this video. If you like the video, make sure to put a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't yet. And I have one more thing to say, and that is that today is the last day that we have a discount. And we have a discount because we reached 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is really epic. I can remember that in the beginning of this year we reached the 10,000 subscriber milestone, and already we got 30,000 subscribers, which is really epic. And yeah, it only motivates us to make more content. So yeah, it's really great. So therefore we have a 30% discount on our whole website, and this includes the full journey program, which is a long-term program where you can step in a beginner level and work your way up to like unlocking skills such as the muscle up or the handstand. And you can also apply the discount on the beginner program, or maybe the custom program, or maybe the meal plan if you want to get shredded for the summer. But check out the links in the description for everything on our website. So that was all about the human flag video, and now something completely different. As you might have noticed in the latest videos, we've been doing English videos only, and also as you might have seen in one of our videos, Michael discussed the struggles that we have on this channel, because we've been putting out English content but also Dutch content on this channel, and we are really thinking about maybe make the next step and make a Dutch channel only and keep this channel English. or just keep one channel and do Dutch videos and English video on the same channel. So we would really like to hear your opinion, if we should do this channel English only and a new channel, or just mix them together in this channel. So guys, please let us know in the comments. We would really love to hear your opinion, and if we get enough support on this channel to keep it in English, we will keep it in English. So yeah, that's it about the video, and like I said, if you liked the video, make sure to put a thumbs up, and we will catch you in the next video. Peace out guys.